it's all set to Pran Pratishtha of Prabhu Ram Chandra ji in Ayodhya, in fact. And before that, we have very special personality, in fact, has been connected for a long time with this, in fact, belief of as a devotee of Shri Ram Uma Bharti. We have, in fact, Uma ji, सबसे पहले तो I just want to ask you one thing, that you are also the former Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh, former Union Minister in the cabinet of PM Narendra Modi, and also the Karsevaks. So what do you want to like to be called, in fact? Karsevak, Purv?
See, everything is Bhoot. Bhootpurva Mukhyamantri, Bhootpurva Kendriya Mantri. I had been Cabinet Minister for 11 years. That was 6 with Atal Bihari Vajpayee and 5 with Narendra Modi ji. And I have been the Chief Minister also, my party General Secretary, my party's Vice President, Youth Wing President. But all the time would like to be called the one who participated in the Ayodhya movement. Because I am so proud of it, that the pride and honor will not die even if I die. Okay. It will continue. So that is the thing which is still alive in my identity.
But you want to be called as Karsevak?
Oh, definitely. I will not mind that at all. Actually, I am not eligible to be a Karsevak also, because who did the real Karseva are the ones who demolished the structure. Because without demolition of the structure, there was no possibility for Archaeological Survey of India to dig. They could find the proofs to produce in the court only when the structure was removed. And tell me, did they have the courage and the guts and the right to remove the structure? No, they did not have.
Umaji, we will definitely talk about all the religious aspects which are connected to Ram Mandir, and also the political image of yours, in fact, that cannot be denied. In fact, you have both the contribution, religious and political, in the contribution in the nation, in fact. In state building, nation building, you have been connected with the Ganga, Safai, and also. We start with your basic life. In fact, you started your life as a preacher, in fact, from a little town, Tikamgarh. एक सामान्य सी लड़की जो कथा वाचन करती थी, कैसे शुरू हुआ जो भी प्रवचन आप प्रीचिंग करती थी, तो कैसे आपकी लाइफ शुरू हुई थी, कैसे आपका एकदम?
It's a long story to tell. It's very difficult to say it in brief, but I can say that it happened when I was 6 years old. Okay. And I was participating in a religious function in my own village, and there the Pandit made a mistake while reciting the Ramayana ki chopai. And I said ki this is not how it should be. It should be like this. He said, how do you know? I said, I know the whole thing. Okay. Then he said, come and sit on the dais. And I sat and I recited. Okay. Then the village folk declared me the reincarnation of God. Okay. So I could not go to the school. Okay. Then when I was 7, I was spotted by some people from the town, district place. They came in my village for some barat. They saw me. Then there was a hangama all over the country. It was in 67. I was running 7. Okay. Yes, I was running 7. Okay. And after that, when I was 8, Rajmata ji spotted me in the Moh, giving discourses, Rajmata Vijaya Rajesh Scindia. Then she totally, covered me. Yeah. And I had a house, I had a car, I had a private secretary, I had a driver. All the privileges were given to me since the age of 6. Yeah. And then I went to England when I was 16. Okay. I became famous there also, in the Indian origins. Then I went around 60 countries till 20. Then I came back to my village. And then came the turning point when my mother expired.
Rajmata ji literally took you in the politics, in fact, give you the ticket, help to give the ticket from...
No, I never wanted ticket.
You never wanted, but they gave you.
It was party who was begging to me to fight the election. So I will not say that they helped me.
First election you lost, if I am not wrong.
Everybody
but
lost.
You connected with the Ram Mandir campaign.
When you say that I lost the election, nobody will say I lost the election, because Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji lost with 150,000. Yes. I lost only with 40,000. Yes. Because everybody lost. We had only 2 seats in the parliament. So that was the time I lost in 1984. But after that, I won 6 parliament elections, 2 assembly elections.
Every time you returned with flying color, in fact, with victory. And how the things went on in that period of time that you became a Karsevak, in fact, and your inclination increased towards Ram Mandir.
Yeah, it's a beautiful question you have asked. Actually, this is something very new for me to tell. It's an old experience. What happened when I came in contact with Rajmata ji? Rajmata ji just came from Congress to Jansangh. Okay. So she was in the contact of RSS leaders. Okay. And she was very much close contact with BHP also. That time BHP did not pick Ram Janmbhoomi movement, but they were talking about it. So I was constantly in touch with VHP. So when I went abroad in 1977, when I was 16, there the Hindu Council unit of overseas, they asked for my time for Sundays. So I booked all my Sundays for them in America and England and Europe, everywhere. Then suddenly when I came back after traveling abroad, I used to come every year. I used to come thrice a year to meet my mother. Then there was this movement coming very fast. Aage badho, जोर से बोलो, जन्मभूमि का ताला खोलो. So they asked for my time for the, get the support of the people. So that is the time I actively participated with the VHP. I got totally identified with VHP.
Okay.
And after when Tala was opened, then there was a Babri Masjid committee was formed, and in which Sayyid Sahabuddin and other political party were there. So they said ki no, we will offer namaz.
Okay.
Where Ram Lala is sitting, though the lock is open and Hindus can have the darshan, but we will go and offer the namaz. Then the whole fight started. Then he said, "Kyunki we are going to recite Hanuman Chalisa in Jama Masjid."
That specific fight, I just want to ask you that how you want to express that struggle. In fact, you went there in 1992, in fact, December. And what was the particularization in a specific way you will express that struggle and demolition of Babri Masjid also?
See, the participation started since 1985, active participation. And that time the media was not free. There was only one channel, and it was only under the control of government. Press was very little, printing press also, and they were almost controlled ideologically by the left people who were our ideological enemies. So we were criticized all the time, but we were getting support of millions of people. Actually, the support was bigger than this time. Not now, but yes, before 3 years back. So then I got involved actually in the first Karseva. That is the real Karseva. That took place when I was first time member of parliament in 1989, 31st October. 1990, 31st October. When Karsevaks broke all the norms and they reached Ayodhya. When Mulayam Singh declared कि परिंदा भी पर नहीं मार पाएगा. That time around 10-15 lakh people moved towards Ayodhya. And the whole UP was curfew stricken. And he got all the Karsevaks arrested everywhere. And it was very difficult to keep them in the prison. So they were in the schools, they were in the hospitals, they were in the hostels, and they did not break the norms and the discipline. I was in Banda with Rajmata ji. And Rajmata ji was put in Chinar jail, and we were put in a rest house which was declared a prison. And there I saw the news in the evening while sitting in the common drawing room. There I saw in the news that Ashok Singhal ji got injured, Vasudev Halwai was shot dead, but they hoisted the saffron flag over that disputed structure. Then I was regretting that I have been traveling since more than 10 years all over the country, calling the people to gather at Ayodhya. They are in Ayodhya, and I am enjoying all the VIP hospitality here, because we were kept in the rest house. Rest house was given the category of jail, you understand?
Yes.
So then I decided to get out from the jail. So what I did, I called a barber through the bathroom door in the night. No, I shaved off my head.
Yourself?
Yeah. No, the barber did it. And I became totally unrecognized. Nobody could recognize me. And my brother and a Bajrang Dal chief of the district, he took his Maruti van, and I went to Ayodhya on first evening. And I wanted to see Ashok Singhal, because I heard he was my ideal. I heard he's injured. There it was declared that there will be one more Karseva. And that was the bloody Karseva, because it was a bloody march kind of, there was a bloodshed, there was a bullet firing, there was tear gases, there was lathi charge. And unfortunately or fortunately, one group of boys, they left our group, because I was told to lead that Jatha. That Jatha had around 9,000 people. And we were told to break the curfew and try to go towards Ramlala again. 300, 400 people in enthusiasm, they left our route. And they took very short route, because they just wanted to reach a place of the Ramlala. They were shot. In that, both the brothers were shot, Ram and Sharad Kothari.
Do you think lots of sacrifice after that we are just going for this awesome moment on 22nd?
You think this happened without sacrifice. The total number of sacrifice since 500 years is 1,40,000. Because first time when Mir Baki tried to demolish the mosque, demolish the temple, even that time all the Mahant of Hanumangadi and Nagas and all the saints of Ayodhya, they all fought and they all died.
And you have been one of the eyewitness of that.
No, 500 years back. I'm talking about 500 years back.
No, I'm just talking about this.
And after that, the movement continued. Even Raja Ranjit Singh, even Raja Chhatrapal, they all kept sending Guru Gobind Singh Ji troops, and they all were dying. They were, killing them because they were killing them. Nawab and other people. We participated after 85, and after 85, I saw the sacrifices of these people. I saw the dead bodies of Ram or Sharad, and I tell you, only God knows the truth. I was regretting being alive. I regret my being alive. Because I know that if I am born, I am going to die. I will be dead. But why I didn't die here? Why they did not shoot me? Did they recognize me? It's me leading. So they shot at the innocent people and they did not shoot me. And I kept shouting, shoot me first, shoot me first. That I will never forget, that I'm alive. And I took long time to recover that why I'm alive. I suffered with this guilt.
At that specific time, a number of Karsevaks injured. In fact, they were just struggling, and you have seen that picture scenario, in fact, yourself. So how would you express that at that time you went there and demolition of Babri Masjid was also there? So can you just briefly tell that what exactly happened in 1992?
Calling that structure Babri Masjid is highly unjustified. Because as per the Islamic rituals, if for a long time nobody offers prayer, the structure becomes abandoned structure. And it can be removed, it can be demolished. It happens in Arab countries, it happens in Pakistan. The fundamentalism too much is here, and that due to not to Muslim but due to our own Hindu leaders who claim to be secular to get the vote of minorities. So actually it was a disputed structure, and it came in the more dispute when Ram Lala was installed there, and that happened in 1949. During the time of Mahant Digvijay Nath, he was the Mahant of Gorakhpur. And at that time it was decided, because Jawaharlal Nehru was very bewildered then what to do. Ramlala suddenly appeared. That was the story. A constable said ki big light came into my eyes. I could not see anything, and I saw Ramlala sitting here. So then what to do with that? Then he was advised, if you remove Ramlala, Hindus will get angry. If you allow this to be the temple, Muslims will get angry. So the better is you lock it and allow only one priest to come inside, do the puja and leave the place for next day. That continued till 1985. And then the court decided to open the lock. One went to the court and the court decided to open the lock. Then Babri Masjid Action Committee was formed, and then again the fight started.
So Umaji, have you got the invitation that Ram Pran Pratishtha is going to be there on 22nd?
Yeah, definitely. Actually, I tell you something. To be invited to Ayodhya, I feel very funny and uncomfortable. Why should I be invited for Ayodhya? Because I should go there, because I am a Ram Bhakt.
Yes.
So, because you are asking me, so I am giving you the answer.
If you would not be given the invitation, even then you would go, you say.
I believe I belong to Ayodhya. So the invitation's word brings some kind of formality and discomfort actually.
Yes.
It makes me uncomfortable because I belong to Ayodhya.
Okay. So any specific planning you just making that what you just going to do after on 18th or 19th you will go there?
Actually, I was asking the Nyas Barisht Padadikari. I will not mention his name. He may not like it. Though he comes to the press and brief the press. I told him, when should I come? He said, you should come here earlier, because on 6th December also you came on 1st December and you were here for 6 days. So this time also you come earlier. I said, okay, I'm coming on 18. So I will be reaching there on 18 and I'll be just wandering around. It's very difficult nowadays because of this Facebook and selfie. So what I will do, I'll wander either in the morning, early morning time or late night time. And I'll spend my time there. All the things are very well planned this time. So there's, because PM is coming, so PMO's planning is there, then the state government planning is there, and the Nyas planning is there, and they have coordinated it very beautifully. So I don't have to, I will not say, oh, I have to see some arrangement. No. All I have to do, I have to feel happy, and I have to think and concentrate for on Ram and Sharad Kothari, on Professor Arora, on Vasudev Agrawal who sacrificed, and some other people who were not recognized. Because what happened when this all the remains were removed, then some skeletons came. And nobody claimed who they are. And that time it was, very late. What I'm talking about, 30 years back. So the DNA test and everything. So there was some complaint from Maharashtra that our sons are missing. And perhaps they went to Ayodhya. But it was so difficult to hear those cries that time because these so-called secular people were ruling the country. They were ruling the Maharashtra. They were ruling the country also. So that time the whole cries and wailing of the mothers went unheard.
And one thing is also there, few are just raising question on Ram Temple. In fact, the process is going on. And Digvijay Singh is the key image in that. He's saying that he doesn't need any invitation. And he's saying that raising the question over the original statue of Lord Rama, why a new one is being set up there as a Pran Pratishtha. So how would you just react?
The answer will be given to him by the Nyas people.
Yes.
Because Digvijay Singh ji also having a Ramlala Mandir, Bhagwan Ram Mandir in his fort. Yes, in Raghav. And he is a devotee of Raghav, means Bhagwan Ram.
Yes.
So I don't know. I think he always wants to say something.
Yes.
To get noticed. That is the problem. He wants to get noticed, and that too by Muslim community. So if he does not say anything in Ayodhya, he thinks he will get totally in the dark. That's why he's doing. And I always tell him, Dada, I call him Dada, Dada, please take care of your tongue. And he does not take care.
But उन दादा की आप जो बात कर रही हैं, just talking about, we had a lot of conversation regarding your religious aspect and the contribution, patriotic feelings you're also having, and the political and contribution also there for the state. एक राजा की एक साध्वी की सियासी तपस्या ने एक राजा की जमी जमाई सत्ता को उखाड़ के फेंक दिया 10 साल की, तो उसमें आपको कैसे एकदम एंट्री दी गई, आप पर भरोसा जताया गया और आपने एकदम 173 कितनी सीटें जितवाई?
See, that time I was a very popular figure.
Yeah.
I think, sorry, I'm saying it, but before Narendra Modi ji, it was me number 2nd after Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji in the popularity chart.
Yes.
When Modi ji came, then he engulfed everything because he became too popular, universally popular. Yes. So it was so natural, and I was totally opposite to him. He was a ruling caste. I was an OBC. He was a man. I was a girl, and I was very religious. And I was very pro-poor, and I was a devotee of Ram. So it was a very beautiful combination of Mandal and Kamandal.
Yes.
Both, you understand?
Yes, yes.
So it was very difficult. I was totally indefeatable. And he was very proud. He said, if Lalu could rule for 4 terms, if this and so can rule 4 terms, at least I will rule 3rd term, and I'm going to win this election. If I don't win, then I will have no position in Congress. And he really kept his words.
तो आपने तो बड़ा नुकसान उनको पहुंचाया, 10 साल की जमी जमाई सत्ता भी आपने छीन ली और 10 साल के बनवास पर भी भेज दिया सियासी जो उन्होंने घोषणा की कि मैं चुनाव नहीं जीतूंगा तो अगले 10 साल तक कोई पोस्ट नहीं लूंगा, तो 20 साल का दर्द झेलना पड़ा दिग्विजय सिंह जी को। तो
ये तो आप उन्हीं से पूछिएगा। मैं तो उनका बहुत सम्मान करती हूँ, लेकिन हमेशा उनको एक बात बोलती हूँ कि ये जो आपकी अपीजमेंट की पॉलिटिक्स है ना, ये कांग्रेस को भी नुकसान करती है, देश को भी नुकसान करती है और सबसे ज्यादा मुसलमानों को नुकसान करती है। मुसलमानों का प्रवक्ता हिंदुओं के सेंटिमेंट को हर्ट करके मुसलमानों का कभी भला नहीं कर सकता। और मैं हमेशा कांग्रेस के नेताओं को समझाती हूँ, ओबीसी साहब को भी समझाती हूँ कि आप लोग ये जो बातें बोलते हो ना, इससे मुसलमानों का कभी भला नहीं होगा। वो पिछड़ेपन के अंधेरे में डूबे ही रहेंगे। उनकी बेरोजगारी के लिए लड़िए, उनके पिछड़ेपन के लिए लड़िए। ये धर्म के साथ उनकी आइडेंटिटी का जो सिंबोलिज्म आपने क्रिएट कर दिया है, इससे उनको बहुत नुकसान हो रहा है, मुसलमानों को। दे आर द रियल एनिमीज ऑफ मुस्लिम। अगर आप कहोगे कि मैं मुसलमानों की दुश्मन हूँ, no, I am not. It's OBC like people, it's Digvijay Singh like people.
So now on coming 22nd, in fact, Ram Mandir is also to be, Pran Pratishtha is going to be there. So what all your message, in fact, and to the opposition, in fact, many voices are just coming in the different ways. And your message to the nation also, you have been connected very intimately with Ram Mandir temple. So what your message to the nation and to the opposition is? Right?
My message is, there were riots after the 2nd November 1990 Karsevaks. There were riots after 6th December Karsevaks, and riots were created by the Congress people. They went out, they did the protest with the having something black on their hands, and they provoked the people and left and Congress together, and the so-called socialist also. This time you just see, you just see the whole thing. Honorable Supreme Court is saying that the dome structure between the two domes is it belongs to Ram Lala. It's peace and tranquility. Then the Supreme Court verdict is saying that Ram temple can be constructed. The land can be handed over to Nyas and they can construct a temple. There is total peace and tranquility. Then goes Shilanyas. My own Prime Minister is doing the Shilanyas, doing pranam to Ram Lala and Hanumanji. No danga. Why? Because the way things were controlled, the emotions, people were requested, the Hindus people, please don't feel jubilant. Ram, you were always the Ram devotee, even now you are the Ram devotee. And other people were scared. That if they create a nonsense, then we will be bulldozed. So I can say the kind of appeal Prime Minister Modi had in his all the tenure as the Prime Minister till he did the Shilanyas. His appealing personality was for both Hindus and Muslims. He got the respect of Muslims also. And that time when Shilanyas was done, Amit Shah was the Home Minister. So the kind of control he had over the situation of this country. And Uttar Pradesh was always a right-stricken state before Yogi took over. So he also the kind of control he held over, it means it indicates two things. That actually willingly the ruling people used to allow the rioters to break the law and order.
So you think that this is also the effort of PM Narendra Modi that
what I want to say, as you are asking me right now, that what message is, my message to the nation is, to the opposition is that please don't get confused. If you get invitation, you don't get invitation, you come, participate, have the darshan of Ram Lala. Ram has become the unity of this country. He is now the symbol of the unity of this country. He is now the symbol of peace and prosperity of this country. So please don't disrupt the process. You find some other political agenda. You don't make it as a political agenda.